Hey, what's up, YouTube? Back with another one. Another one. So, you guys, it's just sad that it seems like every couple days or every so many days, somebody else is getting shot, hurt, sent to prison, etc., etc. Today, we are talking about NBA Ben 10. He was in Houston at this bar slash lounge type of place. And apparently him and his friends, supposedly Jay Prince Jr. was there, and they saw this guy that I guess, Jay Prince Jr. didn't get along with. Supposedly, they had some dealings with the same girl or something along those lines. So anyway, they spot him in the lounge in Houston, and one thing leads to another. Ben 10, NBA Ben 10, and some other guys, they try to rob this guy, snatch his chains, his watch. And there's a video out now circulating a little bit. It shows a little bit of what happened. You see a guy getting like jumped by maybe like 8 guys or so, 5 to 8 guys maybe. And they're beating him up pretty good. And then you just hear a shot go off, and the camera cuts. And it turned out that Ben 10 was shot multiple times. Another guy was shot multiple times, and supposedly they're both in critical condition. It's coming out that Ben 10 is supposedly on life support. They're saying he might be paralyzed. They say his heart stopped beating at least 2 times since the shooting. So, it's just crazy, these guys are out here pretty much throwing their lives away for what? Ben 10, I'm pretty sure he has a good amount of money. He's NBA Youngboy's right-hand man, pretty much NBA Youngboy's best friend. So, I'm pretty sure he doesn't need to go around snatching chains or trying to do little petty robberies, And this one ended up, almost costing him his life. He's still alive right now. But I do believe that he's still in critical condition. So it can go either way. It can go up or down. So, guys just got to start making better choices, smarter decisions. And it just seems like every time Jay Prince Jr. is around some people that, are famous or, it just seems like something's always going bad when, people link up with Jay Prince Jr. I know you guys know about the Migos situation. It was another jeweler, a popular jeweler that lost his life, after hanging around Jay Prince Jr. He got robbed for his jewelry, and, they took his life. I forget the jeweler's name, but, he was a popular jeweler. And it's just a lot of things, that keep happening when Jay Prince Jr. is around. I don't know if it's a sign that this guy just had bad energy, but, a lot of people are saying now, NBA Youngboy is going to crash out over this. That's his best friend, basically. And, a lot of the OTF guys, King Von's friends, they're trolling him, making fun of the situation. Because as you all know, OTF, NBA, there's a beef going on. So I'm pretty sure, they're not sad about the situation, being that Ben 10 was one of the biggest trollers, when Von lost his life. So, it's just every day, it seems like it's a new story. Something else has happened, We're going to keep updated with this story. Hopefully Ben 10, does recover, as well as the other guy that was shot. Guys, maybe they need to just, everybody, this is another sign that just stay away from Jay Prince Jr. If you go to Houston, just, do things on your own. You don't got to link up with or check in, with these people. You can go out, have a good time on your own. You can, just do your own research, know where to go, know where not to go. Just move smart, because this situation definitely could have been avoided. Now, NBA Ben 10 is in the hospital fighting for his life, maybe paralyzed, so, he'll never be the same. And he was also shot before in Baton Rouge, I believe. He was in a car driving on the interstate, and his car was shot up. He was riding with his cousin. His cousin ended up losing his life. So, this isn't Ben 10's first time, being shot. So, you know, hopefully he makes a recovery. I don't believe that they caught the guy that did the shooting, even though, you know, it's a self-defense case. So, you know, I don't even know if they're really, how hard they're even really looking for him. Because, you know, like I said, it was all on video. There's a clip, you know, some girls were filming the altercation. And one of them literally said, you know, girl, let's go. They're about to start shooting. In a second, we need to go. And literally less than maybe 20 seconds later, that's when the shooting happened. So it's just always the same story over and over and over and over. So this is just a video I wanted to make for you guys. Give you my opinion on it, get you guys' opinion. I really appreciate all the feedback, all the interaction, engagement. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back with more content soon.